How are we, lads? Welcome back to another episode of Finn's Farm Life. So today it is a bit later on in the day. Basically I went moving calves today and things got a bit, I just got a bit busy and I completely forgot to put out the camera. I'm still learning, I'm getting there. But we moved 47 calves over to the outblock today to get them trained, one onto the fence and two out to grass. So with that done, then I had to put some of the Smactex boluses into 11 heifers over there, 11 autumn calving heifers, and then I had to vaccinate them heifers as well. So it's been a hectic day. We got back, Jack is inside milking at the minute. I was just putting up strip wires in this field down here. But the main thing I want to talk about is my verdict is in on the aeration we done a number of weeks back, and I'm very happy with it. So these two fields here either side, it is the perfect example of why I'm so happy about it. So each field here, both got slurry, both got fertilizer. The only thing different is one of them got aerated, one of them did not. So this field here did not get aerated. It got slurry, it got fertilizer, got everything else the field across the way it got. But you'll see here now, so the best way to kind of show it is the headlands. So obviously there's a difference in the headlands because that inside there is where the slurry kind of stopped when Jack was spreading the headlands, and this on the outside here is stuff that only got fertilizer, didn't get slurry. So that is the best comparison I can give. Over here then it's the same story, except it is an awful lot heavier in here than on the headlands in terms of where the aerator stopped. So you can see it here now. So the aerator stopped here. See now if I just make sure this is focused. The aerator stopped along this line here on the left hand side. In here then the slurry ended here as well. The aerator ended here. So there's the difference. So from there in wasn't aerated, from there out was. And this grass is a hell of a lot heavier than it is across the way, and it's basically because these little slats here. So I don't know if you can see that now. There's little slats, and you see there slurry coming along. There's your slurry, there's your slat, straight down. What I want to do is I'm going to dig a sod at some stage. I forgot, I should have brought a shovel down with me, but I wasn't planning on doing this. Dig a sod at some stage, and I want to see what the root growth is. I want to see around these holes, is the root growth gone deeper, if the soil structure has improved essentially. I want to know if say the nutrients, the slurry, the fertilizer being delivered at a lower rate, sorry, not a lower rate, but at a lower depth in terms of going into them slits in the ground. I want to know if that has improved soil structure by encouraging roots to grow down deep into the soil, because that was the entire premise of it, was to improve the soil structure of the place. So like you can kind of see it here. So it's all obviously green and it's great and it's good grass and everything, but just over on that side it's just better. Like I'm walking along and I would guess these were grazed now.
Is out today? Yes.
Well, no. These were grazed within 2 days of each other. So like nothing major in terms of their grazing times. So that was skint when I went in with the road. They literally just arrived out of it the day before, and they just arrived out of that, and they got slurry on the same day. So that definitely didn't grow as well. If I'm putting a measurement on it, I would say that's sitting at about 900 dry matter. That is sitting at about 1,000, if not 1050 dry matter. I'd have to do a more accurate cut and weigh kind of a job, get the dry matter percentages, but just going off I would say that's 900 to 950. That is 1,000 to 1,050, if not higher, depending on the dry matter content. But cows are going in there tomorrow. I'd be curious to see now what kind of way they take that grass tomorrow. considering it got slurry. Slurry can often sour the grass, but it did get fertiliser as well. But we'll see what way it works out. The calves today, I'll go back to that. Calves today, we brought them over. It took it didn't take an awful while. Jack was doing a few bits at home this morning, so I started it on my own. And to be quite honest, I regretted it immediately. Them calves just did not want to cooperate with me at all. They broke my heart. So throw the Jeep down here now because I have done some rooting today. So they'll be over there now until the winter, and they'll come in here. But we're in two minds. We're either going to bring them in here or else we're going to house them over. We'll see what way the shed is shaping up at the extension that's going on. If that has gone further, we'll probably might leave them over there, let them be housed over there, because getting them used to the cubicles now is going to be essential. And we have the group of Angus calves now as well that are going to be housed in there anyway. But we'll see what way it works out. We might maybe bring them over for a certain amount of this winter and then send them over early, give them their vaccines and send them over onto the cubicles to get them used to them. Cows are still grazing two fields at once, so they're now at night time they're inside in this paddock here, so which is called a 12 acre, and just giving them handy strips to try and encourage them to graze it out properly. We got an awful lot of rain yesterday and the cows were in there and they weren't too happy. I made a bad judgment call. I thought, put them in there. They'd loads of grass. I gave them a massive strip the day before and I thought they'd be happy enough. They're in there no more than 2 hours and they were up at the gate bawling. So just a bad judgment call by me, but can't be perfect. But today is the first day in God knows how long that there's a bit of warmth and it's dry and I'm not miserable walking around putting up fences, so that is a plus. But unfortunately just my own stupidity of forgetting to record just stunned me there today. So I would have had lovely content, but I have to, and then as well I was drawing them over and it was just, and I had Jack with me and I was dosed with other people and stuff like that, you know. It's just got to get used to that kind of stuff as well. But I'm more inclined to be recording myself than other people. I don't feel comfortable most of the time to be putting people on camera that I'm not 100% sure about. But yeah, that is the story there. I'm just setting up this gate here now for tonight so that the cows can go in there, and then I have to go in and let cows across for Jack. And I'll actually have to go feeding calves this evening. We had another speckled park yesterday, speckled park heifer, lovely calf. Our last spring calver for 2025 is currently in the calving pen, so hopefully she'll calve. She was making shapes to do it anyway, but so far nothing. But we'll hope that maybe we might get something on. Hopefully it's another speckled park because I like the look of them. But yeah, that's what's going on out there at the minute. But we'll shoot in there now, and that's Jack spread slurry inside here now the other day. Like, that is a beautiful sight. It's all greening up lovely. There's no weeds in sight. All the way to the grove, just plain green. It's lovely. But I do need to take a bit of time at some stage. I need to go around, and there's on the walls and in some places around the farm there's nettles growing up, so I want to go around with the sprayer and do spot spraying. So myself and Jack will do that over the summer when we get dry and calm weather. We'll spray away. So but yeah, I'll run in there now and get out the cows, and I'll be back to you shortly. Now, Jack's just finished row 6, so we'll lock that group over to the far side for silage, and I'll let in the next group then. So he's going on to row 8 now, so there should be about think there should be about 3 rows inside milking. Sorry, inside in the shed here, 8. So just lock these across now, and should be going okay. Come on up, cows. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey. Up there now. Hey. Get up there now. Come on. On up. On up. Shh. So they'll be in here now for probably till about maybe 8 o'clock, and they'll be let out in. So it's only really just to fill their bellies before they go out to the grass, and then in the morning then we get a massive shot of milk out of them then. So as I said before, we are a high input system, so even though we do put grass into them, it's essential that we still get feed into them. The sooner this shed is fucking built, the better. Impossible to move the gates out. Come on! Now, how am I going to do this? From this one to here, and this one to here. That didn't work. What's the sun here to push you anymore? Yeah, but Jesus happened to you. It's a stiff as a board. Marcos! Probably now they're only after being fed now, so they might not be too keen to come out. So, I haven't showed you the mix now in a while. But that's the mix that they're getting now. So we've upped the straw because we were losing sorry, no, just taking a thumbnail. We were losing fat because the grass is very short, there's very little stem in it. So basically, in fairness, our protein was increasing, but the fat was decreasing because there's just no fibre in it. It's just pure protein, leafy stuff. Great, good quality grass, but you do need a slight bit of stem just for that fibre. So we upped the straw that's gone into the mix so that they're getting the fibre into their diet. And in fairness, it has brought fat kind of back up to the where we want it, and cows are happy, cows are healthy. Our cell count is at about 105. Couldn't ask for better at the moment, so it is perfect. We're delighted with where we're sitting now. But what's in that mix now so is straw. I'm not sure how much you upped it by, but he's upped it fairly substantially. There's a good bit of straw looks like in it now. There's whole crop, silage, soya, nut, just normal nut. What else gone into it? And then we have the beet pulp nut mixed with chopped beet. So that's that pit. Straight, you won't be able to see it now, but the pit is just over there around the corner. We pitted that there a few weeks back at this stage, but they're getting a fair lump of that now at the moment. They're getting close to 2 ton, but that's only just to make sure they are right and ready for action when it comes to breeding, which is kicking off in 2 days time. Not even 2 days time, it's kicking off Monday, so a day and a half. So we want them to be A1 for that. And to be quite honest, we seem to have them there now. They're all looking very healthy. They're good, fairly good condition on them. The likes of her now, red cows. We want those ladies to go and calf first shot, which we did last year in fairness for most of them. Most of them did go and calf first serve. In it went, and calf was on board after that. So we were very happy with that result. Don't do you little come back. Come on. Go back. Do not run down there now. Don't run down there on me now. Get out of it. Good cow. Break my heart. Jack's 8 and row through him. 7 out now. Row 9 coming in. Now. Good ladies. You look like an angry old York. Now, that's that done. I might jump in for a bit of milking now, and then I'll go feeding calves. Now, I'll go here now. Just waiting on more milk. There's a couple more cows there, but then 2 minute antibiotics. Just milking inside, so I'll wait for them to feed the other 2 batches. But I had the fresh cow, so I fed these 3. So this is the first speckled that we got that you saw in one of the last videos. He was the 3rd last calf, and then this is our last calf that was born yesterday. Speckled Park heifer. So she's a bit narrower than this fella, but she is a lovely little calf. She came out of a very big cow. I'm very surprised that she wasn't bigger, but still a lovely looking calf. We're they're GI. It's a massive kind of change, you know. I think every farmer kind of says it, like it's nice to have a bit of colour around the place. So, and they're a lovely colour. So they'll be with us now for 12 to 18 months, and they'll go to either the market or the factory, we'll see. But geez, they're gorgeous little calves. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'll feed these up now, and then we'll go down in and feed these 2 batches. That lady below is working away. I might end up having to handle her, I'd say. She's been working away there for the last while, so I'm just worried that she might be having trouble. No. 5 minutes 45. Record time. Go the way now. Ah, stop it. That's how simple we keep things here now. Let's see what these are doing now. You're almost done. Yeah, it won't be much longer now and they'll be on this. So I got this started up there the other day. She needs this tidied out, alright, needs a hoover. It has not been used. This hasn't been used in 2 years, hasn't been used since season 2023. But I got it all washed out. The bowl is cleaned out, everything is ready to go. So we were going to move them down to the other shed, but we said we'll get that cleaned out altogether for machinery. So yeah, right, they're done. You're strong on books to do that. No, I'm stronger. Job's a good one. No. In here, wash them all. Done, into milking, finish it up, go home. That's the plan. So. Make sure I focus, yeah. job's a good one. Oh, come on, recenter. Woo. So that's calves done in 12 minutes. So at the moment you saw me there clean the bin. Come on, cleaning the bin. So we're filling this with milk at the minute, and we're mixing in some of this stuff. So this is Milk Guard Plus, and so they're getting about 15 scoops of this. So it's kind of just a fortifier. Goes into the milk, and it's meant to up the protein and a few other bits inside it. I'm not actually sure what's in it. Focus. Complementary feed stuff for calves, Milk Guard Plus, feed instructions, Crew protein 1.5%. See now if I can get that to focus. Come on now, focus for me. Come on now. Come on, camera, will you? No, not working. I'll read it out. Crude protein 1.5%, crude ash 4%, crude oil fat 0%, so there's a tiny percentage in it, crude fibre 0%, tiny percentage in it, sodium 0%. And in all the vitamins and stuff in, there's a pile of different trace elements and vitamins, hydrochloride, calcium, vitamin A, vitamin D3. So it's just, all it is really is an additive for the milk for the calves. So, and in fairness, it works very good. So yeah, I'm going to go in now and help Jack finish up. He should not be far off finished now. We'll try to get ourselves out of here early enough this evening. So that's the end of today's video. Thank you all for watching. New videos every Wednesday, Fridays and Sundays. Like, subscribe, do all the good things, and I will talk to you in the next one.